Hello there, adventurers. It's Neon here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play the Outer Worlds. We're back at the Grand Colonial Hotel after we finished the part of our investigation that took us to the Paria spaceport as we were working with Cedric Kincannon of Slug. And we're back here at the Grand Colonial because we're heading back up to the penthouse suite in order to report to the administrator, because we had a couple things that we investigated over there. We talked to Black Hole Birdie and we talked to Cedric's and investigated some missing cargo that was going on there. So we need to go and tell the administrator how we've been getting along over there. Hello there, Norville. How you doing, Norville?
You've returned. Hope you're finding the hotel to your liking.
It's
Now,
okay.
what can I lend a hand with?
Well, if it isn't Lord Bellhop Elaine Norville himself.
What? Oh, Laws, you didn't find my story, did you? Sakes alive, that's embarrassing as all hell. I guess I should have hid it better. Well, since there's no way to put the leather boa back in the skinning machine, I might as well ask. What did you think?
I forgot about this. This is because we did some sleuthing around and found his, diary / fan fiction stuff. And it was quite funny. I can't remember all the details about it, but that is definitely what that is referencing. Or rather, Parvati read it and told Sam about it. So, yes. It was extremely entertaining. I enjoyed reading it, or I enjoyed Parvati reading it to me.
And my old man said I'd never amount to anything. Move over, board announcement writer 256. Norville's coming for your job.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Alright, goodbye, Norville. You're a good guy. You might be the only good guy in this entire place. Well, I mean, the person over there, I can't remember her name. She's pretty nice. Alright.
What floor would you like to visit?
Take me to the penthouse.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Yes. Okay. And they still haven't come and cleaned up. Terrible. Okay. Alright, Administrator. Here's what I got.
Inspector, I've just received word that Constable Keene is dead. Please tell me it isn't true.
Well, that's an order, so I gotta say nothing.
All right. You don't have to say anything. Halcyon Hellen, Leora Blossom, Maria Keene. There's a murderer on the loose, Inspector. You must stop them. I don't have Maria to count on anymore, so I'm counting on you.
Was she important to you?
Maria devoted her entire life to our vision. She was absolutely committed to our company, to our project. I promised myself I'd reward her after we launched Spectrum Brown. I'd make sure she was comfortable for the rest of her life. She was also our voice of reason. She was sensible, and I appreciated her advice. I never got to tell her that.
Okay. I'll find whoever did this and all the millions of other murders apparently that have happened on this freaking place.
Make them suffer, Inspector.
Uh-huh. So I managed to track it down Black Hole Birdie.
I'm pleased to hear that. Bertie Holcomb is a valuable asset to the Rizzo's Rangers property.
Mm-hmm.
When Helen was murdered, Bertie was nowhere to be found. The timing of his disappearance is unfortunate.
Birdie's something of a character, but I think he's harmless. I feel a little bad for him.
Try not to feel too bad for him. Bertie is a brilliant athlete. The universe has balanced his talent by making him a slackwit.
Go easy on him. He just lost the love of his life. Come on.
I don't understand what it was that Helen saw in Bertie. Whatever it was, she seemed to trust him implicitly. He was always on his best behavior around her. Or he tried. I'm not a heartless man, Inspector. I know that losing Helen must have shaken Birdie to his core. Be plain with me, Inspector. Do you believe Black Hole Birdie killed Helen?
Who cares? He's the perfect space goat.
Do you mean scapegoat? Inspector, you're not here to help me find a convenient scapegoat. I
Yeah.
meant scapegoat. Oh, for law's sake, now you've got me saying it.
Yeah.
Just do what you were hired to do and find the killer.
But no, I don't think he is the killer. But by the way, he agreed to stay at the Grand Colonial.
I appreciate that. I'd rather keep Birdie within the public eye than let him languish in a bar at the docks. I'll make my report of your investigation into Birdie. Do you have anything else for me?
I looked into Cedric.
Closely, I trust. Tell me what you found.
Well, he's a slippery guy. I didn't find much to build a case, really.
That doesn't surprise me. Cedric practically stole his way to Eridanos. He'll do everything in his power to keep you off his trail. With that in mind, do you think Cedric was responsible for Helen's death?
He runs Sublight. He could have ordered her death without bloodying his hands.
I'm pleased to hear that. Cedric
Oh.
hasn't won you over with his
Oh,
clever
no.
words.
I did not mean to,
Unfortunately, even I don't have the authority to detain Cedric. His line of work is dangerous, though. There's always a chance for an accident.
Oh, no. I, did not mean to do that. I did not think that that was what that said it was going to mean. But sorry to disappoint you, Ludovico. He's alive and well.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I've already lost Dr. Blossom and Constable Keene.
Oh,
but at
boy.
least Cedric's alive. The universe is a just place.
Okay, I'll be back. So I don't think that was an actual accusation. But I'm going to be back and consult the menu here. Reputation. Slug is neutral. Okay, it just went back down to neutral. I think that's fine. I don't need to be positive with Slug. I don't really care about Slug. This is fine. This is very fine. Okay. Oh, shoot. I've just read that dialogue option a bit differently, as if, like, it was kind of more approving of Cedric not having done it, because, like, he could have done it, like, if he wanted to, and, like, it doesn't really make sense for him to have, like, with the kind of pull and power that he has, he doesn't really have much motive or reason to, like, kind of hide it, because he could just kind of do what he wants, and that's what makes him kind of dangerous, but at the same time, that makes him less likely to be the one that kills Halcyon Hellen. That's how I was reading it, but obviously that is not how the game took it. That is fine, though. So we are back at the last thing that we have to do is speak with this bellhop who went to the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. Oh, golly, we got to go all the way back there? Gross. That's our last lead. I feel like we should exhaust all our leads before we try to make an accusation. Yeah, because things aren't looking good for Spencer. Out of all the people that we've, really looked at, Spencer does not look good, because he tried, based off of all that we've pieced together, Spencer seemingly tried to poison Halcyon Hellen. That's at least what it seems to us, and he has a lot more motive than other people to try and murder Halcyon Hellen. So I feel like we got to investigate this last little bit. What do you think, Parvati? Give me some of your sage wisdom. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You think we should exhaust all our leads? Okay, that's fine. You know, one thing that I do think about this DLC that I wish that they did more of was encourage you to come back here, because this thing fills up as you go through all of the different um, leads, and it gives you a bit of a refresher, or just like helps you connect the dots and everything, because that's what that's what Felix is here for. He's poring over all this day and night, trying to decide who it was. And I'm still trusting you, Felix. I know that there's a genius behind those eyes and that you can figure this out. So once you have an answer, you tell me. But anyways, I feel like this DLC could have done a better job at pushing you back to this and trying to like actually make a bit of a like mini game out of it, like trying to connect the pieces um and trying to get these connections. And my dog's going off in the background. Let's ignore that, folks. And that would, I feel like, give a lot more feelings of like being an investigator and trying to actually connect all these dots. But anyways, what is these? Ah, that was from the purpleberry orchards. I don't know what this is from though. Interesting. Okay. Come on, Parvati. Come on, Sam. Let's go back to the exploitation reserve. Well, psych, I'm going to actually sleep because I'm tired. I can see that my sleep bar is actually depleting, and we're going to go sleep. Sleep for 8 hours. Alright. And now that we've eaten, we can use some food and drink as well. Have some lemon slap. And do we have some purpleberry lunch? I know it's breakfast, but they don't have purpleberry breakfast. So, next best thing is purpleberry lunch. Alright, let's get out of here.
What floor would you like to visit?
Let's exit the Grand Colonial. And we're taking the usual suspects. After the DLC, we'll probably go on a bit of a break of having Parvati and Sam around. I just like having them around for all this. I feel like Parvati's like simple optimism just works really well with the absurdity of some of the stuff that happens here. And then Sam is just... Well, Sam is just great. I mean, look at him. Okay. And then our map is doing the thing where it doesn't load. There we go. So the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve is that way. Perfect. We gotta go all the way back over there.
Did you hear that someone tore one of the doors to the dining room from its hinges?
Birdie again?
Bertie again. He was duly embarrassed. Something about not knowing his own strength. Oh,
If I ever meet that man, remind me.
Okay. And we shouldn't... Well, there might be enemies, because it seems like the enemies respawn around here a little bit faster than they do everywhere else. And it's been a while since we've been back over here, so I wouldn't be surprised if we have enemies to fight, even though we've actually gone through this area on this path a couple times and fought the enemies. Back to the exploitation reserve. I do a little bit of sprinting. Don't see enemies right off the bat. Yeah, no. Well, there's some down there. If we can avoid them, that'll be ideal. 'Cause there's the ones we just killed not too long ago. As long as those canids aren't over here that are going to break our legs again. Because that's no fun. Whenever we kept getting crippled a few episodes ago, that was no fun at all. Alright. Y'all keeping up? Alright, good work. I love how Sam runs. It looks ridiculous. Come on, Sam. Run this way. Or is he going to do the thing where he's done it? There he goes. It's funny, but also like a bit absurd because it doesn't seem like there's much weight to him. But it is hilarious to watch him run. Okay, thankfully no more canids. That's fine. Alright, let's go up. Get the Grand Colonial in the background there. Very nice. Alright, now where would this person be? Hello? Oh my gosh. Oh well. That is what I get for not paying attention to the compass yet again. I walked straight past the person that we need to. The place we needed to be. So, that's on me. That's on me. Okay, it looks like Bellhop never actually made it to the Wildlife Exploitation Reserve and got caught here on this island, so... There's me once again being oblivious. This is good, this is good. So we might actually have to fight the rest of these guys over here. Wonder if this has anything to do with that cave we found. Okay, Terror Rays. Meet the edge of my big weapon axe thing. Oh, that was easy. Hello. Well, guys, he's sleeping. He's taking a really restful nap, I think. And let's see what this got on him. Bellhop owns his invoice, a list of guests' special requests, some drinks, some food, and tellingly a recently fulfilled request for a fresh Terror Ray biogland from one Spencer Ulrich. And we have leveled up. So let's go ahead and take care of that, and we need to go confront Spencer again for the millionth time, it feels like. Okay, let's take up our intimidation a little bit, I think, up to 60. We'll put another extra point into determination. And let's put the rest, well, just one more point. Let's put the 1 point in, I don't know, two-handed melee. Let's do that. Apply, accept. Perfect. Okay, Spencer, you got some explaining to do. Which I feel like we've known for a long time. But now that we've actually ticked the boxes in the quest, we can actually do the thing that I feel like we should have been able to do a long time ago. Like, I don't know if the game is trying to operate on the logic that, like, since he has a bottle, like, I don't know. And maybe it's because I've played the game before and played through this before that it seems obvious to me in putting it together, and it wouldn't be as much. It might not have been on my first time, but it definitely seems like it's pretty spelled out. Even because I try to keep my metagaming as little as possible, and I keep trying to play this based off of what knowledge I know or what knowledge the party knows, Sam and company know. And even based on that, I feel like it would be pretty obvious that I should be able to confront Spencer Woolrich over some of his shady things and making it seem like he's definitely kind of the guy that we should be looking a bit closer at. But I digress. That's a bit of a ramble. Okay. Here we go. Hello there, Mr. Norville. How you doing? Good.
What floor would you like to visit?
Take us to the VIP guest floor, please.
If you see Black Hole Birdie, be sure to get an autograph for me. Just joking. I've already got one.
Right. Was that a moo? Is the cow still here? The cow is still here. Hello there, cow. Yeah, cow's still hungover. Good cow. Pet the cow. Good cow. Okay. Spencer. You bad guy, you.
Please, can't you see my heart is bursting at the seams? I absolutely must go out. A quote from the Sisty Cutlet. I voiced a Sisty pig, aware that it was going to be slaughtered. Ask me anything at all. I might even give you a straight answer.
I hope so, because I've learned a thing or two about your activities in the hotel.
Oh, have you now? Please do go on. Don't leave me in suspense.
So, quick question. What was it you wanted with a Terrorai biogland?
What? That damn bellhop promised discretion. Well, if you must know, it's an appetite suppressant.
Oh,
How do you
I
think I
see.
keep my form so lithe? Terroray glands keep me from feeling hunger pangs.
Huh, weird. So then, I'm sure that explains why I have security footage of you tampering with Helen's last meal then, huh?
Tampering? No, no, no. I just happened to be passing through the kitchen and saw a dish that looked good. If being hungry is a crime, you better indict 3/4 of Halcyon.
Well, I mean, you know, if the Terroray gland was an appetite suppressant, you wouldn't be hungry if you took it.
Oh, well, there's... maybe I just wanted to see
yeah.
what was in it. Oh, law. What a pathetic defense. As it so happens, I may not have had the Terroray gland acquired for personal use. I may have placed it in Bellamy's meal. But before you indict me, please, just listen. I wasn't trying to kill her.
Oh, this should be good.
Just listen to me, please. She would have had to eat 6 or 7 of the glands to die, and even then, it would be an extended, arduous process.
Yeah, you really seem like a toxicologist, or maybe you played one on the Aether Wave.
No, really, you must listen. I wasn't trying to kill Bellamy. I only wanted her to be incapacitated during the Brown unveiling. With her out of commission, the next available celebrity, myself, would get to host the unveiling. Please think twice about telling the administrator of my misdeeds. If he learns the truth, what's left of my career will be left in shambles.
Well, I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll flip a bit cart.
A bit cart? You're going to place my future well-being on whichever way a bit cart lands?
Yeah.
I cannot believe this. Fine. I hope it falls in my favor.
Okay. So that's the confrontation. Now we gotta go report back to the administrator. So yeah, Spencer definitely seems the most guilty out of everybody. I'm interested to see how this conversation
What
goes.
floor would you like to visit?
Take me to the penthouse.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to him.
Inspector,
I've completed my investigation into Helen's poisoning.
excellent. I trust you have a name for our poisoner.
Spencer Woolrich confessed to the crime.
Oh, I am disappointed. I'd always believed Mr. Woolrich a man of high character. It pains me to order the arrest and detention of someone I admired. I'd like you to continue investigating Helen's murder. You've found the poisoner, but her killer remains at large.
Okay, I'll be back. Oh, okay, so we have to... Basically, that's everything. We just need to make a decision and try to see who did it. Name the murderer, because everything else we've pretty much done. And I don't really... Well, I'm never going to do that, because the original is mine. My precious Rizzo's original. So I'm not giving that up. We haven't found... What is it? Indigo? No, we found Indigo. Blue. We haven't found Blue. And I don't know... I don't really care about trying to do it. So I guess... Felix, what do we got here? Who did it? Let's take stock again, shall we? Examine the board more closely. Something is rotten on Eridanos. With every step of your investigation, you come closer to the truth. Alright, let's see. Let's start out with all the list of victims. Okay. So, Halcyon Hellen is dead. Ruth Bellamy, universally known by her role as Halcyon Hellen, Princess of Periodicals and Duchess of Dramaturgy. Helen was killed in the Grand Colonial Hotel ballroom. Dr. Blossom has died. Dr. Leora Blossom, head of the research at RR&DD Labs, located in the Purpleberry Orchards. Dr. Blossom's lab was under attack by her own technicians. During the chaos, an unknown assailant murdered her. You listen to her final moments over an intercom. And Constable Keene is dead. Constable Maria Keene, killed at her desk. The nature of her wounds is familiar to you. Alright, let's take a step back. Let's look at our suspects. Who could have killed Halcyon Hellen and what was their motive? Alright, let's look at Birdie. Black Hole Birdie Holcomb. The Hole Meister. The Hack Attack. Birdie was dating Helen at the time of her death. Could the hot-headed hacker be a cold-blooded killer? Examine the broken tossball stick. A ruined picnic at the Purpleberry Orchards. A tossball stick snapped in half. Were they arguing? Did Birdie lose the control of his temper? Consider the other suspects. Look at Spencer Woolrich. Spencer Woolrich, the supporting actor to the colony's leading woman. Was Halcyon Hellen's old rival responsible for sending her into retirement? Examine a shot of the hotel security footage. You discovered incriminating footage of the hotel kitchen. While Chef Anwar looks away, Spencer Woolrich can be seen tampering with Helen's food. And then we have the invoice. A standard record of special requests made by hotel guests. Included in this list, a curious request for a tearaway gland on behalf of Spencer Woolrich. The request was fulfilled. Okay. We looked at Burbage, but I don't know if we've expected everything here. Burbage 3001, the most sophisticated acting automechanical since Burbage 3000. If an automechanical lacks sentience, can they truly be guilty of murder? Or was Burbage 3001 merely an accessory? Examine the prop gun. Repurposed weaponry is a common feature in the colony's auto-mechanicals. As an acting auto-mechanical, Burbage 3001's equipment may frequently be upgraded or replaced to suit its roles. You learn that Burbage's 3001's most recent upgrade was performed by Spencer Woolrich. Right, that's right. I forgot about that part. So definitely seems like Spencer Woolrich might have been. Let's look at the profit of profitability here. Jasmine Leva, the prophet of profitability. Her seminars are on wealth, prosperity, and the alignment of one's humors attract wealthy Byzantines to Eridanos. Does the heart of a vicious killer lurk beneath her spiritual veneer? Let's look at the seminar brochures. What prevents you from unblocking your true potential? Natural talent? Mental faculties? Yes, that one, for Sam. Crippling anxiety? That's Parvati. No, says Jasmine Leva. Oh, missed that other part. It's difficult to imagine why Helen might have held the prophet in contempt. Okay, what about the personal notes? Prophet of Profitability deploys a curious bouquet of herbs in their therapy sessions. These herbs run the gamut, from the bizarre to the exotic. They all share one quality. Their side effects are highly unpleasant and potentially fatal. Eek. Okay. Look at Cedric. Cedric Kincannon, Sublight Underground's boss, proprietor of the Grand Colonial Hotel in Piraeus Spaceport. Administrator Ludovico's old rival. Killer of Halcyon Hellen? And there's no evidence to really do that, so let's take a step back. Consider the Eridanos atmospheric complex. What was found there? After Helen's murder, authorities placed a lockdown on all incoming and departing spacecraft. You are, as far as you know, the only exception. The Prophet's Retreat. Jasmine Leva holds a retreat at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve, not far from the hotel. Wealthy patrons are encouraged to enjoy the hotel's amenities when they're not busy purging themselves of harmful, unprofitable humors. Oh, okay, so this just kind of goes over some of that, the areas. So that's just kind of like basic information. What additional evidence do we have? Spectrum Brown. Rizzo's newest flavor of Spectrum vodka, or a disaster waiting to happen. At the bottom of each bottle lies the corpse of a parasitic life form, guaranteed to enhance flavor and improve your mood. Yeah, I think we've seen the effects of that rather well. Alright, I think that's really everything there. I didn't get anything more from that. Did you, Felix? Yep, nope, he's going back deep in thought. Well, we're going to do everything like we're going to go forward like we've done everything else. We're going to wing it.
Inspector?
I know who killed Halcyon Hellen, Administrator.
I've been waiting for this. Tell me, Inspector, who killed Halcyon Hellen?
It was me. I did it. I killed Halcyon Hellen.
I should have stayed back on the ship with Ada.
You know, boss, there are days I wonder how you made it this far without accidentally shooting yourself.
It's astounding you haven't been the death of me, Captain.
Sam says, let your automechanical do the dirty work, while you keep your hands clean.
Great job, Sam.
Captain, I humbly stand in awe of your ability to surprise. This is impressive, even for you. And by impressive, I mean astonishingly ludicrous.
I don't understand. What do you mean it was you?
Oh, that's perfect. Oh, man. I don't know. Ever since I got this concussion, my memory's been fuzzy.
Please, merciful law, give me the strength to get through this ordeal. All right, I'm going to humor you because you're, law help us all, the inspector. What possible motive could you have to kill Halcyon Hellen?
A professional rivalry. You know I'm Maverick Johnston's latest star, right?
I didn't know that. Wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm not about to drag myself into your bizarre logic. You couldn't have killed Helen. You barely knew Halcyon Hellen. She wasn't threatening your career or snooping around in your secrets. You see, those are serious, real motives.
That doesn't make any sense. I don't have secrets, so why would I kill Helen?
Exactly. Helen wasn't a threat to you. You weren't even here on the night of the murder. How could you possibly have killed her in the ballroom?
Huh? I don't know, Lou. If you're so smart, why don't you tell me?
You rewrite a mechanical's programming. Every mechanical in this damned colony is armed. Even Burbage has a built-in plasma weapon. Wait, don't move a muscle. Someone's just tripped my alarm. And my security defenses. And killed my patrols. The distillery is under attack. Someone's after me, Inspector. I need you over here right now.
No, what you need is a less obvious trap. How dumb do you think I am?
I appreciate your skepticism, Inspector, but this is not a trap. There's a security breach at my distillery. Damn it, someone's interfering with my transmission. Can you read the...
No, I cannot. I cannot read. So guys, should we help him out, or...
Whoever the real killer is, I got a feeling they're going after Mr. Ludovico. We need to catch up to him. Fast.
I guess, if we have to. Getting kind of tired of kicking my heels up in the penthouse all day.
We should definitely go. As for helping him, maybe we take the wait-and-see approach?
From the depths of Terra 2 to the heights of Eridanos, there's no mess that your SAM unit can't unstick, unclog, or unsully.
Agreed.
Think of this as an opportunity to teach Mr. Ludovico the importance of compassion.
Okay, that dumb dialogue option was better than I could have anticipated. That was perfect. And we leveled up again, so let's go ahead and do that. We got another perk. Perfect. Let's go ahead and let's put everything into... Let's split some here and go there. Oh, back. We'll accept that and then go take a perk. Let's see what we want. %15% health restored per kill. Additional ammo stock. 25% walk speed? That could be nice. Perfect. Does Parvati and Sam do? No, they do not get a perk. Alright, I guess we'll go to this distillery.
What floor would you like to visit?
Wait, you're telling me I'm gonna get to go see the, where all the Rizzo's drinks are made? Oh, this is a dream come true. Alright, I guess we'll go see what is going on with the administrator. Hey, how's our 100% condition? 99%? Okay. So that's not too bad. Don't really need to get those repaired or anything. Although there's these guys. Oh, this one's tough. Okay, no, it's not bad. Perfect. The distillery's over there. Do we need to... Is there another bridge we need to go to, or is... We can go this way, but we can also go this way. So let's do that. Also, the increase in movement speed is really nice. It's kind of too fast a little bit. I kind of wish that... Can I toggle walking? I don't know if I can. I don't think there is on the mouse and keyboard. Edit keybinds. Walk backwards. Crouch sneak. Auto sprint toggle. Use interact. Inhaler companion attack. No, there's not. That's kind of a bummer. I should have thought of that, because there's no way to really walk once you have our mouse and keyboard. But that's fine. Alright, I guess this is gonna lead to the end of things. We're on the verge of cracking this whole thing wide open. Since I guess they didn't like our answer that it was us, but oh well. They hire us to be an inspector, and then they dismiss our conclusions. I don't understand that. That seems strange. Personally, that seems like a strange thing to do. Okay. There are some bad guys around here, so let's go ahead and get our weapon out. Drop a quick save. And, hey Sam, why don't you go slam that guy?
Sterling is this unit's middle name.
So Stam, Sterling, and Parvati, how about that one? Perfect.
This area has been sanitized.
Alright, they took care of everything. Very nice. Take all that. Oh boy. This looks really cool, because it's just Rizzo's. Oh! We're gonna get to see where Rizzo Spectrum stuff is made, guys. I don't even care about solving the murder of Halcyon Hellen.
Gosh, it's actually kind of cheerful. Almost makes you forget they're probably hiding a terrible secret in there.
Yeah, a terrible secret of how they make Rizzo's stuff so freaking good. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I think here, right at this bit of a cliffhanger where the administrator is in danger, reportedly, and somebody is broken in and is threatening him, I think this is where we're going to leave off for today's episode. Thank you so very much for watching. If you liked the video, consider liking and subscribing. Let me know how I'm doing in the comments section down below, and make sure to tune in next week for what could be the conclusion of Murder on Eridanos DLC, as we find out, maybe, if Sam is the one who killed her or not. But anyways, other than that, guys, I will catch you all in the next video. Cheers.